time for Coffee Talk, your morning show for all things Concho Valley.
Well, good Monday morning, Concho Valley. I'm joined here with Russell Pehl, our city engineer, here for a new Coffee Talk segment. Welcome, sir.
All right, thanks for having me.
Of course. I know the big thing on people's minds, it's almost been a month out since the Bell Street Reconstruction project broke ground. So how's the status so far? How's it doing?
It's going pretty good. Say we've started working on our water mains that we're replacing, and it's, we're tying in a lot of different areas just around there as part of the bigger project. We're actually boring underneath the loop 306 right now. There's a big boring rig out there if you are interested in looking at it. But the biggest things with the project, we'll be replacing all the water mains and the sewer mains. Then we'll be coming back in and ripping out the entire street, and going back with concrete pavement and adding in sidewalks on either side of the road from Rio Concho Drive all the way up to the loop. We'll also be replacing the signals at Rio Concho Drive and at Harris Street.
Yeah, so this is definitely a lengthier project, and
yes,
of course, many people don't realize you have to start from the bottom. You have to dig down deep, replace those piping first,
right,
and replace all that before you get to the top and repave. Because most people, they notice the paving. That's what is needed.
And that's
but they
what
don't realize
wants.
Underneath. Yeah.
Right. So yeah, we want to definitely remove those or replace those water mains. We're going to be moving them out from underneath the street and putting it from behind the curb, so that way if we have a break in the future, we can dig up the dirt behind the street or behind the curb and not dig up the street. So that'll save us a bunch in the future.
Yeah, so definitely some things to really look forward to, and it's nice to hear that so far it's going pretty well. As a city engineer, how does it feel to actually see this project come to fruition? I mean, how long has this been in the works? Oh,
it's been in the works for several years now, or at least about 3 years now. We ran into some snags during the design phase. We found out that we didn't own all the right-of-way, or at least enough right-of-way to put the water main behind the back of curb. We did have some right-of-way issues where it actually extended out into the street. So it kind of threw us back a little bit, because we had to go to those property owners and negotiate an easement or purchasing right-of-way from them, and that took a little bit of time, and that added about another 8 to 10 months to the project. So, or before it could ever get off the ground. So, moving forward, we're, on all of our projects like that, we'll be, addressing those issues and, making sure that we don't have that problem when we come back to rehab the street in the future.
And the good thing about it is also the road is not completely blocked off, and this is being done in sections, so people still have the ability to use the Bell Street area.
That's correct.
And how long is this project projected to go for?
We actually have it projected to go for a little over 4 years because of that. We do want to keep the traffic flowing up and down Bell Street. It will be neck down at times to 2 lanes, a lane in each direction. We just ask people to be aware of that whenever they're traveling, and if they need to, use Bell Street, or if they can navigate around Bell Street, that would probably make life a little simpler for everyone.
Right, because it is such a lengthier project.
Right.
And, of course, safer for construction crews as well.
Yeah, and the pedestrians and the people driving up and down Bell Street.
Yeah, so if anyone has questions about the project or other future projects as well that the city has going, are they welcome to call your office?
Yes, they can definitely give us a call. Our number is 325-657-4201, or they can go to our website at COSATX.us. They can find my email address there under Engineering Services. As well as our public information. We have, the schedules and things like that. We try to keep the website updated as much as we can.
Well, thank you so much, Russell, for coming out here. We're all very excited to see the project really come through, and that it's going well so far. So it's great to see.
Yeah.
Thank you, and we'll be back after this. But first, here's this week's Pet of the Week.